This is Des Plays, and welcome back to Fallout 4 in the settlement of Murkwater Construction site, where, as you might be able to hear, it is still raining. Although, actually, it kind of sounds like it's letting up, so this might be a good time to take a look around. Now, I was planning on doing this video a lot like I did the first one, where I tell you what I'm going to do and maybe explain a couple things, and then you guys get to listen to some music while you watch me do it at times 3 or 4 speed. Now, I was planning on doing that. However, one of you guys suggested I take a look at OCDecorator, and you might be able to tell that I did. And I've probably been working about 7 or 8 hours on getting this place looking exactly like I wanted it to, and that just would not translate well to video form. But so yeah, this is my room. Got my bottle cap stashed right here, my silver submachine gun, the blast radius game. Here's my bedtime teddy bear pal, and so don't tell Carrie about that, she doesn't know. And some dumbbells to keep in shape. Stereo, looking good, although it doesn't really work. But anyway, so this is my room here at Murkwater Construction. This is actually not the living quarters building which we built in the last episode. I had to add a completely new building for this. This is, we'll show you that in a minute. But here is my office right next door, and normally I build this so that it's supervising everything, although I wanted a nice view of the swamp, and then I decided the swamp really didn't look that nice, so I substituted the balcony with the bed sheet over it, so I didn't really have to look at all that. Oh, and here's some nice coffee. I could not get through the day without Slocum Joe's. Anyway, so that's my office. And my office is located directly upstairs from the workshop, so that if any of these guys have any questions about anything, they can just run right up the stairs and grab me, and I will be able to help them out. And let's see, we've talked about this before, I think in the Taffington Boathouse video. What is this? The lumberjack from NorthlandDiggers Scavenging Stations, I think? Yeah, so we talked about those before, but what we haven't talked about are these fancy new jumpsuits that these guys have. Look at that. These Minuteman jumpsuits. And I don't remember the name of the mod. You should be seeing it pop up on your screen right now. But I downloaded this mod specifically for the Minuteman jumpsuits, although there is a number of jumpsuits in there. So, next door to me, we have Minuteman HQ right here, so that if something happens... Is she on duty? Yep, there she is. Isla can just yell across the way, and I will come a-running. Here's Isla on duty. This is another mod, which all the new settlers that we get from now on are going to actually have names. Adds a little bit more personality, and I like that. So, Isla is the Minuteman captain here. She's... What are you looking at, Isla?
The farm's not much, but it's something.
You're not supposed to be worried about the farm, Isla. You're supposed to be worried about this case file right here. Get back to work. So yeah, and up here we have the barracks. This is actually Isla's bed, although one of the other settlers usually sleeps in here because guards never sleep. I don't know what that's all about. I don't ask questions, I just let the settlers be. And the top floor, we've got some more beds for the rest of our guards. And this is the kind of stuff that I really like about OCDecorators. You can create these little scenes here, although I didn't really... I could put some more work into this place. Although I'm not sure if I want to add more or if I want to leave this area open to give a good firing position to the outside. Now, you might be wondering why there's a fire out there. And that's because we are using the settlement expansion mod, which increases the area... or the buildable area of the settlement. To the south side, it's not that far, maybe a little bit outside of your standard build area. But to the west, we can build all the way out to where that fire is burning right now. Although for this particular build, I liked what we originally laid out, so I didn't want to do that. But if you have this mod installed, you could take advantage of all this increased area. And if you were running low on wood, you could also harvest all those trees as well. Now up top we have a multitude of turrets. I think I probably had all of these in there when you guys saw the last video. As well as our artillery, with this guy constantly on duty. And he's always looking off in that direction. That's probably because there is a Mirelurk over there somewhere. Can't see him right now. He might have gone behind the house. But there is a Mirelurk over there somewhere. And there is a Mr. Gutsy off in that direction by that crashed vertibird. By the way, if you have not done so, there is a suit of power armor over there, or a power armor frame, that you might want to go and grab if you haven't already done that. So that's the guard tower. And what we've done there. And this stuff right here is actually from the Wasteland Workshop DLC. And for just this, I think it is entirely worth it. Although there are some nice other pieces in there as well, which we're going to take a look at in a second. But I really, really like the neon lights. Now, I was going to put this building, this additional building, I was going to put it here along the fence, but I can't because, do you remember how I was saying that you have to kill something in order to claim this settlement and that it comes back? Well, it did come back. There, spoiler alert, it's a Mirelurk Queen. She spawns right here, so we were not able to put the building there. But she got all penned, she was completely penned in by this walkway that I had put in beforehand, and the turrets and the settlers took her out without that much of an issue. Now the bonus part of that is they gave me a great name for the bar that we have here. This is the Queen's Arms Bar, and that's actually her arm mounted up on the wall right now. We're going to take a look at that in a bit, but let's show you the other stuff that we have going on here. Here we have our Armorsmith workbench set up under this nice little tent right here. This it's a really handy mod. This mod is required for all of the jumpsuits and the other mods that mod author has done. And if you see people wearing some fancy clothes while we're going through here, like this lady right here, Cactus. This is also, I think, from the same mod author. Dominic, you're new. I don't remember you. So this is the greenhouse. Got it all filled out now and lit up as well. I was trying to remember I was talking about putting some guard posts up here. I still might do that. And I removed that piece and put it out here so that maybe I could build a walkway and see if maybe the two-story or the two with what do you call it, shack roofs would fit in there, and they don't. So still gonna have to work on that some. Alright, next we have the power building, which doubles as Curie's lab. She's actually assigned to this post right here. This is the scavenging station for the clipboard. And occasionally, I might have video of her doing that, but occasionally we can find her in here calibrating or something. And so here's her, and she's been harping non-stop about getting out there and seeing more and experiments and junk like that, so I built her a little mini lab for while we are here. I'm probably not going to keep her here. As soon as I'm done, I'm probably going to take Nick and her back up to Starlight. Deacon really seems to like it here. He's constantly working on these ferns, so I just might leave him down here. Unless, of course, I need to take him to go do something. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. One of the other things that I haven't ever done before, and I was thinking about stuff that I haven't done before that probably would fit into a settlement, and it occurred to me I've never put a bathroom in any of my settlements. My settlements are a lot like Versailles in that regard. So I got a nice little bathroom around here for our settlers to relieve themselves. Important thing about this is very important. You'll notice that this water level, where I'm assuming the sewage drains into, is not the same level of the water where we get where our drinking water comes from. This is important. You got to keep these things in mind when you're building this stuff. And then over here, you might be wondering what these pipes are. This is actually another mod, which well, I probably should move that pipe a little bit closer. It's not exactly flush with the wall, but we have water pipe 1, 2, and 3. You have 3 different models of water pipes, and these add. These are basically like the other water pumps. They give you a source of drinking water, and it's a lot cheaper to build than that stuff over there. And I think it's a bit more immersive than the normal water pump that you just stick in the ground before you get the resources to build one of these things. So yeah, I like that, and you might want to go grab that. And the reason that we have the water piped into this building over here is because the other thing that our settlers have not had before are nice hot showers. So here we go. We got our shower building all set up for them. And I mean, it's nothing like being rained on all day and then coming to take a nice hot shower. Am I right? Where is she? She might be on the other side of the wall. I don't know where she went. So let's see. I think that's everything over here. So this is our main trading area slash bar slash living area building. And I put probably about 2 hours of work into just this room right here. We got our gun shop over here. With, I don't remember. Oh, she doesn't have a name. And this used to be functional weapon racks. And I went to check to see if they had if he had done an update, because it wasn't working. And it's not functional weapon racks anymore. Now it's functional display racks. And it's not just for guns either. You have guns, tools. There are these shelves over here. This is a shelf for small stuff, although I haven't figured out what small stuff means yet. And there's also ones for medium and large as well. This is just a normal shelf with OCDecorator fertilizer up there. So I think I got the look right for, a nice little trading post. Where did she go? I don't know. So over here we have our general store.
Lost
With
track of how many blisters I got.
lots of nice stuff in the back. And over here, what is this? You are clothing, so armor, and we got harness and Metal Gear stuff that I didn't really want. Laundered loungewear. Well, I might have to buy that from you, sir. And though the other thing worth mentioning about this is that I didn't really like the way that it looked when I moved the trade stands in here, and I had seen a long time ago a mod that added just these cash registers like this, and you just take the cash register, stick it on a normal counter, and you're good to go. You can see they treat it exactly the same, and if we wanted to talk to her, we could barter with her as well.
I don't think so.
Sure thing.
And yeah, so this is really handy. I really like it. And each one has 3 different levels as well. So yeah, a couple hours spent just in this room. And the other thing I think that I want to talk about is all the lights that you see in here. There's no electricity in here except for, of course, that neon light. All of these lights here, these wall candles, these lanterns right here, these candles right there. These are all also from the Wasteland Workshop mod. And between this and the neon lights, again, 100% think it's worth the purchase price. So anyway, let's go take a look at the bar. Now this is like I said, the Queen's Arms bar. It's really hopping at night, although there's not really much business going on. Why are you not working? You must not have a job. Alright, but something else to note is that you can see we have a cash register here and we have the bartender, but she is not by the cash register, and that is because we're probably going to have to go into free camera to see this. Where is it? There it is, right there. This is another mod where you put down this little sort of home plate thing, and if you position it right, then that will act as the bar. So if we didn't want the cash register here, if we only wanted her by the counter, and actually because she's assigned to that and not the cash register, we could remove the cash register and just have a completely clear bar. But we got some nice little decorations. And oh, right here, this display shelf actually is part of the functional weapon racks. And because I think down here is just a normal shelf that I did with OCDecorator. But this right here, let's go ahead and, where is it? I grabbed a whole bunch. Where is it? Let's put some bourbon in there. Nah, we don't want to put any dirty water. Ooh, some Gwinnett Stout. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, purified water. There you go. Look at that. It just fills out like that. Isn't that beautiful? I really, really like this. I'm probably going to replace this shelf as well whenever I get around to it. So anyway, this is the bar. I really like this. I think I have some footage of it at night. If I do, I will probably put that in here. And honestly, I think I spent about 2 hours in this room and then 2 hours on the trading area. And one of the reasons that it took, maybe it was 3 hours in this room, And one of the reasons that it actually took so long was I spent a great deal of time just sitting in here, listening to the rain, listening to the music, and watch the settlers just sort of hanging out. I really, really like how this bar turned out. And the other thing is that we took out the center of the ceiling right here because I wanted a nice sort of nice big open area for the bar. Although we do get some rain coming in from this hole in the roof right here. So let's go take a look at what we did upstairs. Now up here we have just sort of a second level, some VIP seating or something like that. There's another little spot right here. And where is it? Over here. This is the other main living area. Got some of our settlers living over here, over in this room. Little hangout area where you get a nice view of the tepid swamp. And the other living area going on over here. Now up on the roof, we have, this is where the other place that Isla likes to hang out. This is her other guard chair. And then we have one of our guard mats over here so that this settler can watch the, what is this, the southwest? Yeah. So, it's a nice little spot. So anyways, this is the settlement of Murkwater Construction site. Honestly, I remember in the first episode I said that I thought this place was a hole, and I don't know why anybody would want to live here. But with the work that we've done here, I kind of like it. This might be my favorite settlement that I've built so far. I really like how it turned out, and I think a lot of that has to do with the tip that you guys gave me about using OCDecorator. Plus this sign. I just love this sign. Anyways, the thing I was thinking about this with the neon and the other stuff that comes with Wasteland Workshop, I was thinking about maybe doing a contest where you guys could send me your save files, and we could look at the settlements that you've done, and then maybe we'll pick some as the winners or the best of this particular kind, and we'll give you a copy of the Wasteland Workshop DLC. And this is only for those of you who actually made it this far in the video. If you made it this far in the video, you probably already are a subscriber. So you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe or anything like that. But I don't want to make a video titled giveaway blah 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 because that stuff never works. I don't like that. So this is only for you, those of you who made it this far in the video. If you'd be interested in doing or participating in a contest like that, leave a comment, something to the effect of, I'd like to see the castle, or I'd like to see Spectacle Island, or I would like to see insert a settlement here. And say something like that so we just keep it between me and you that have made it this far in the video. You are the 1%. Anyway, I thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed all the work that I've been putting in here. This whole thing, not including the initial build that we did in the first video, but this whole thing is probably 7 to 8 hours of work. Just getting the place looking pretty much exactly the way that I wanted it to. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.